I'll openly admit, I hope this isn't copyright muted. I'll openly admit that I didn't understand. I thought these doors were just a big gimmick, and you could argue they kind of are, but loading a car like we do, be able to fully walk underneath this door and reach in here without like hitting your head or deal with anything, it does actually make a difference. Hitting the road again, heading to the next stop. Milwaukee is the area we're heading to next. About 5 hours away, but we're gonna do some filming along the way. Packing the car. We were up at like 6:30 this morning. Here we go. Like, they're wacky, but the engineering behind these things and the actual help they do with packing weirdly works out. Look at this place. This is where we're stopping to charge, and we also really have to pee. But look at this place. It's like a giant, it's a dairy farm just right off the highway. I don't even know if we're in Indiana or Illinois at this point. But look at this. Even the hotel's a barn over there.
Where's the cows?
They're somewhere, I think. So yeah, we're gonna plug in just because we really have to pee actually. So this worked out really well. And then we're gonna keep going. Yeah, look at this place. It's cool. So just a quick little stop. It says we're gonna need to charge for like 5 minutes to get the rest of the way there, but it's gonna take us way longer than that to make it to the bathroom. So look at this, like, they have a giant slide back there. We go, back over there. I like the cow water tower. Yeah, even the hotel is a barn over there. It's a neat little place. Also, good morning. I feel like I haven't actually said good morning. Also, Alicia's here now too. Haven't really had a clip like this yet, but, and this is something that I saw on the last road trip too, and people have probably commented since then of like, oh, like having to stop and charge like every whatever. For us, we've had to pee for the last like 35 minutes at least, and we're in the middle of nowhere, so there was nowhere to go. So it kind of works out like, unless you just are peeing in a bottle or something, and it's like you can go for 500 miles or whatever without having to stop. Like usually every 2 to 3 hours, one of us has to pee. Usually me, ironically. And it's like, oh, we'll just walk in and go to the bathroom, and then we'll let the car charge. Like just go to the next charger, let it charge up, and then we're good to go again. So it actually works out really well. And you come across random places like this. So it's kind of neat. They are not open yet. What time is it? 9:46. Oh, the time did change. So we must have just crossed the timeline. So, oh, okay, cool. So now we're in Central Time. So we can either go, they have a coffee shop down there. It's called the Cowfee, like COWFE. And then they have, let's go to the hotel. That'll probably be easier because I think they have a bunch of, oh, look, hold on. I gotta turn the camera around. Even the buses are cow print.
Do they have the actual cow? That's what
I think that, so there's the restaurant, the farmhouse, yeah. And then that's called the Dairy Adventure. So I think that you can probably like see like where they milk the cows and everything. We could walk that way. Maybe there's a bathroom over there. We can find out. We'll see if we can find anything. We have, we're working with actually parking, which if y'all been around for a while, y'all know we love that place. They're gonna be awesome. We're driving through Chicago on the way to Milwaukee, and George, one of the owners, is gonna be really nice. And actually, they're not open today, and he's gonna open it up for us to let us film so we can get even cooler videos for you guys. So we're on the way up there, but we do have a little bit of time we can kind of spare along the way. We're gonna get lunch too. So yeah, we have like 20 minutes. We can go out and kind of explore around. So let's see what we got here. Not gonna lie, I want to go down that slide though. That'd be fun. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of wander around and see what we can find. That's better.
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't go in. Like there's a bunch of school buses, but you do have to get your tickets on a different like building. So can't go in and show any of that. But now we're good. And it does say we can make it all the way to lunch. And then conveniently, there's another charger right across the street from Panera, which we're gonna do for lunch, which is like a quarter mile from parking. So we'll do all that and then film and then head up. We're gonna try to film one more on the way up because I think it's like an hour from Chicago to Milwaukee. So possibly 3 videos today. For a drive up day is pretty good. And then go from there. Hopefully it feels close to this. I know it's gonna get warmer, but if it can feel, like what's it right now? My watch says 70 and the high was 75 up there. So if it's close to this temperature, that'll be fantastic. So I hope it all works out. And also I feel like your sign of like welcome to the like being up north, like we're out of Southern hospitality. Walking out of there, held the door for 5 women. The first one said thank you. The other 4 didn't even acknowledge I existed and then let the door shut on me as I walked behind them. I feel like that is the most middle finger, welcome to the north, you're out of Southern hospitality ever. So, no shit. Well, the first one said thank you, but literally then none of the others did. And then the one that didn't say thank you shut the door right in my face. So it's like, Okay, awesome. All right, time to carry on. And again, keep the train going. Just your typical food clip. We'll see y'all at the next stop. Got your carrots.
I forgot to take them in.
One thing for sure, I can kind of say when we get back to Chicago, that's the last stop on the trip. I ain't gonna be filming in restaurants very much because it is so awkward. Like, doing it down south versus doing it in the north, it just feels very different. But one thing for sure, Atlanta is still my least favorite city to drive to. Chicago, just the area, like, is, oh my gosh, stressful. Like, traffic everywhere. We were taking like the outskirt highway of the outskirt highway, backed up like crazy. People are driving 100 in a 55 and just weaving their way through everybody. People are swerving all over the place. Like Atlanta, it's just traffic and people drive fast. Here, it's those two things and also not paying attention and just their car drifting in and out of their lanes. You have to watch all around you so much. Oh my goodness. Like, no, not fun.
Ain't lying.
It was so, like, I was telling Alicia, like, it's not that hot out, but I'm sweating just from, and the car was doing most of the driving, and I'm just kind of, like, watching it. I was sweating more just getting through Chicago than I feel like I'm going to do while we go film. Like, oh my goodness. But we got lunch just outside of the area that, oh, excuse me, hiccups, where parking is. Oh, I got to make sure everyone's not flying through here, too, because we already saw a BMW almost crash into somebody just in the parking lot. Thankfully, this restaurant was right next to parking. So we're gonna head there now. And again, they're opening it up privately for us, which is awesome. So we're gonna crank this out and then have to drive up like 35 minutes, do one more course, and then we are headed up to Milwaukee and we are done for the day. So thank you, sir. Very stressful. That's why there's not as many clips, like even just talking like this in the car, is because I'm having to watch everywhere like crazy to make sure no one hits me. So yeah, we're heading up to parking now. It's literally like 2 minutes away. And then we're gonna film that. Head up to, I think, like Waukesha or something like that, to film another place, and then Milwaukee, and we're done. But thankfully, it is way less hot up here than it was in Indianapolis. A huge difference, because parking is just basically a parking lot for where the course is. There's no shade or anything.
I still want it to be warm.
Still warm, but it's like 80 degrees with heat index, which is pretty nice. So yeah, we're gonna crank these two out. Again, huge thank you to parking, letting us do this. And then we'll hit the road again. There's a lot of rambling. I'm sorry, my brain is so distracted by everything going on. We'll see you on a little bit. Ignore all the bugs on the windshield, but this is gonna be fun. This is probably my favorite mini golf course we've ever done. And the fact we get to do it privately is really awesome. So that worked out great.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to George and parking for having us out, because trying to film there when they're open, you can get lucky and sometimes they're not super busy, but they get really busy. And being able to film today, we're able to use extra camera stuff. So stay tuned for those videos. They're gonna be some of the first ones I try to work on when we get done with this trip and try to get them out by the end of the summer. So stay tuned for both of those, because we are able to use extra cameras for different angles and a bunch of different things. So hopefully you guys enjoy those videos, and hopefully it turn out good, because we have no idea yet. I haven't seen any of the footage, but very fun. Glad that worked out. And now we are heading north. We have one other course that we might try to do, but we're trying to decide, because filming with extra cameras, this will be something I'll put out to the internet now, where y'all have seen us use like a second camera before. The reason we don't is it adds a lot of production time. Like, it takes a video from maybe taking 40 minutes to film, which doesn't sound that bad, but when you're out in the sun for that whole time, it adds up. So I'm like 40 minutes to about an hour. So it adds like an extra 50% of just running the camera around, figuring the angle out, setting it up, resyncing it if you have to like change batteries, all that stuff. So it adds up. So we don't do it very often. We wanted to do it there just to get a cool video and a better video out of it. So again, hopefully it looks good. But we had one other course we had on the agenda, but that drained us being just out in the direct sun for 2 straight hours, nonstop. So we're trying to decide, but we got to stop. We need to charge the car one more time for like 10 minutes, which is actually at a casino. And from what George said, a temporary casino?
Yeah.
Which, how does that work? Because casinos are usually huge. But we saw that this was a charger nearby, and we're like, you know what, I just want to see what this is. So we're going to stop there and plug in for probably like 10, 15 minutes at most. Enough time to go in and use the bathroom or something and see what the casino's doing. And then we're either, with the air conditioning helping us cool down a little bit, film that course, or either we're just not going to do it at all because it's way too far out of the way to do later. So we're trying to decide on that. And then it's 2:56 now. Check-in at the Airbnbs at 4. So no matter what, whether we film or not, we'll be good by the time we get there. So it's decide on all that, then head up, check in, get food, and we done. Because tomorrow we will also have to get up a little bit earlier because we have some crazy thunderstorms rolling in tomorrow afternoon. So we want to make sure we get done before that. So yeah, that's the agenda right now. Driving, charging, driving some more, food. That's what these behind the scenes days look like, y'all. That's what they look like. But thanks for watching. We'll see y'all in the next clip. Okay, I stand corrected. That is a pop-up casino. Wow. It's popping too. There's a lot of people here. Not what I expected at all. And car, I'm sorry. I have coded you today. Ooh. I thought she was getting out. Are we going inside? Are we going in?
Oh.
I thought we were going to the bathroom. That's what I was wondering. I was like, wait, what are we doing? That's why I got out. Obviously, you can't film in a casino, but we're going to go to the bathroom and then we're just going to go ahead and head out. We decided, because that took so long, and we actually might, just to break the fourth wall. I don't know if this is considered a fourth wall, I don't know. But we talked to George, and originally the plan was, but if we couldn't have filmed today, we're going to film when we come back to Chicago, which is the last stop of the trip in like mid-June. But we did it today. I was like, well, hey, these videos I want to get out, like I said, by the end of summer. Can we come back again and film on the Sunday we were originally planning and do that? And then we could have another video we could release that maybe next year because people like seeing us play this. And he said, yeah, come by if you want to. So this course is like 25 minutes from parking-ish, 25, 30 minutes. So we might just film it then. If not, it's just going to be as a video. My point exactly. It had to be a video that we skip because that did drain us, I think, more than we realized once we sat down. So yeah, we're going to do this and then go ahead and we're going to have enough charge. Go ahead and head up to Milwaukee and get checked in. Plus, then we're going to avoid 5 o'clock traffic too. And I don't want to deal with that. Okay, we made it to our Airbnb. I feel like this video's already been pretty long, so we'll probably give an Airbnb tour tomorrow. I think we made the right call on not filming that course. As soon as we started going, it's like, yeah, we're tired. And also, you are very red. Your shoulders are super red. And I know my whole body's probably the same, anything that was exposed to the sun. But we're going to figure out what to do for food. We just got unloaded again. Tour tomorrow. We're going to find what to do for food, and then we're done for the day because tomorrow we got some bad thunderstorms coming in. We're going to have to film pretty early. Want to just get everything done so we can get ready for bed and chill the rest of the evening. Exactly. We'll see y'all at food. We couldn't think of anything else to do, so this works. Yeah, we didn't film. Hey, we didn't film any Eaton Cheesecake Factory, but we can't come to Wisconsin and not get custard on the first day. I feel like that'd just be a sin. Right? So we're gonna enjoy this. All right, y'all. That's the end of this video. We are tired. It doesn't seem like that long of a day because we only filmed 2 videos, but we also drove about 5.5 hours total today. And by we, mostly the car, but still was there. It did a decent job. I haven't really said anything about that recently, but yeah, I turned off full self-driving when my subscription ended, but then when we hit the road and after doing the drive to Indianapolis, it's like, you know what? They dropped to $100 a month. I'll at least run it for this month. I'll probably turn it off for the last little bit of the trip before we head home, but it does, like, for just mental state, for driving for a while and then trying to film afterwards, it does, especially in like stop and go traffic, it does actually take a lot off of you. So that's one of the main reasons why I bought the car. I'll probably make a video about like with road tripping and then needing to spend time charging why I still choose to drive the car that I have. If y'all want to see that, I'll make a video about that because it's weird logic, but for me it works and it makes sense. But regardless of all that, long day, very tired. We got to get up early to film tomorrow to beat the rain. And this weekend for us is Memorial Day weekend. So the weekend is going to be kind of crazy with crowds. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm out. Thank y'all for watching. See you on the next one. Peace, y'all. Have a good one.